Then talk for their mom.
These are
Listen.
daughters of Zion.
No. Talk by yourself. Then touch
And
somebody.
if not me, I go vex too. That's spoken English. That's in our blood. That's where the patois, the Creole, the Gucci Gula, the pigeon came from. From the Americas of the Negro. That's why we speak Ebonical languages. That's why we speak Ebonics. That's how you can relate to Hebrews all over the blood clot plate, all over the United States, and all in the islands, etc. That's why that's why it was that's why it was what do you call that? It was a thing for them to stop us from speaking any language, stop us from speaking pidgin, Creole, patois. They ridiculed us for speaking Ebonical, you know what I'm saying, Ebonics, etc. They ridiculed us for saying "duh" instead of "the." What they do, ain't, and all that, talking about this, not, and now "ain't" is in the dictionary. They steal everything that they hate, that they say they hate. They try to make you dislike. They steal it. Just like they put our black women in zoos, in human zoos, because of their unique, peculiar bodies, their butts that they love so much. They even made caged dresses, you know what I'm saying, like infrastructure for their dresses to make them look like they have rumps. Now I mean, what do you think their mind is at today? Their mind is where their mind is at. They're on some high advanced way of thinking, the way they did before. They're the same people. Now they put in our DNA and all that stuff in their foods, in the air. They put all our DNA. They break us down and they feed us to everybody. They explain. I'm telling you, that's why everybody is changing in body. A lot of people who wasn't looking like black people are now looking like black people somehow. You know what I'm saying? Like in a sense, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Look at they clone Tyrone when that it was a lab. It was about the experiment. They was experimenting on how to get the black gene and make it a part of the heathens. You see what I'm talking about? That's why you seen the white people at the register with afros. The heathen looking guys with afros. You know what I'm saying? But this is what they're working on. This is what they're doing, man. They using us. They exploiting us. They depleting us. They depleting our children. They depleting our identity, etc. We need to separate from the heathen altogether and come to our Elohim. Okay, this is that we will have a covenant with the Most High. Have a covenant with us. We will have a covenant. His covenant with us is connected with the animals, and the insects and all that stuff. It's connected with all, man. I'm telling you, once you separate from these heathens and you seek your Elohim, I'm telling you, you're gonna be having the covenant gonna manifest with you. And I'm telling you, you're gonna be connected with animals. You're gonna be connected with the weather. You're gonna be connected with everything because you inherited everything, and it's your God. It's your God that is above all. These are daughters of Zion, black girls speaking in Ebonical language. They speak in broken English. They speak in Creole, if you will. Yeah, Creole. In Sierra Leone, all the body fine. What they do? That's the same way. If you go to Miami and you go to the Poco Bean projects, they're gonna tell you what they do, boy. What they do, and they let you know. Because it's why, because it's the same brain and nerves and blood and everything, how in our being, the same spirit, the same destiny, the same divine makeup. That's why it breaks down to us in a different way than others. That's why we create in a different way than others. If all these people were actually who we is, they would at least have, it would line up. Language, looks, zeal. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know the zeal of a black man can't be touched. When they love themselves and they know who they is, and they just naturally shine it, man. It can't be touched, man. Zeals, atrocities, accomplishments, glories, astonishments. I mean, the whole of it. Just looking at these daughters of Zion in this ghetto, you know what I'm saying? Make me feel good because I know for a fact that the Most High got a living proof. Living proof. We don't need we ain't gotta go and dig deep for dead proof. We got living proof. We can dig deep in.
I should mind my respect. See, SS1. When they call people, they go school, you go come.
I'm gentle. I'm hungry.
Please
Oh, Marvelous, I'm hungry.
talk about yourself. Don't touch somebody.
Not like me.
Look at their mannerisms. Look at how they like how they, man. It's black women. They're black. They're Negroes. Okay. Mind your respect. No be smile, laugh, or English. Come on,
If
man.
you are hungry,
Men talk for their mama. Men touch person.
Look. What she say?
hungry.
No. Talk by yourself. Don't touch somebody.
Because of these people around here, I'm expecting my.
Because of these people of around here.
Marvelous, respect.
If you don't touch me, mad. Common pressure, you know, Phoebe, na me one Phoebe. See as he did. See am. First way they go school. SS1. See as he did.
You see how she did. She's saying you see how she is. You see how what she look like. You see what I'm saying? That I mean, a real nigga is connected with his people, man. Out of there. I'm out of there, man. Bye bye.